Erosion is the loss of soil and its content. When soil erodes, it loses its cohesion and eventually destroys the land surface. Although erosion happens naturally, human activities can make it worse. Soil erosion is caused by environmental unawareness and uncontrolled building of structures, complete cementing of compounds and surfaces, the building of cemented roadside gutters, which increase water speed, hinder water retention and water absorption into the soil, channeling water from houses into public roads. Building structures with high-rise roofs should be avoided because they increase water speed and deplete the soil. Such high roofs are for temperate zones, meant to prevent heavy snow accumulation on roofs, but not for tropical rainforest zones with heavy rainfalls. Now, to understand the problem, let's take a look at some examples. What happens when rain falls on soft soil without vegetation? When the soil is without vegetation cover, rainwater carries away the soil and causes a lot of damage to the environment. What happens when rain falls on a piece of land with lots of plants and grasses? Grasses are effective. Water flows slowly, is absorbed into the soil, and serves as a breaker to the kinetic energy of raindrops. As a result, no erosion. What happens when rain falls on a compound that is fully cement plastered? Water cannot be absorbed into the soil. Water speed and volume is increased. Water can easily run off the surface and contributes a problem elsewhere, because this water must end somewhere. What happens when rain falls on thatched roofs? Thatched roofs retain raindrops longer before they can fall down, thereby reducing the water volume which will get to the ground, and in this way reduces the amount of soil erosion damage to the house foundation and the surroundings. What happens when rain falls on corrugated iron roofs without rain gutters? Foundation of houses and the environment will be eroded. Water damages the compound, environment, neighboring roads, etc. What happens when people channel water from their compounds through their walls into the street? You increase flooding and runoff erosion. Damage to the main road and the community is the result. Now at the community level, we have seen the causes of erosion and flooding. What are the simple, cheap measures you can take to solve these problems? Implementing steps to prevent soil erosion should be an important part of any project on a house, road, and other community structural development and landscape plans. Such steps must follow: modern professional rules on flood and erosion control, abbreviated BRS-DRA. Break it, reduce water speed, detain water, retain water, and absorb it. 1. No cemented roadside drainage system. Cemented roadside drainage system offers no water absorption properties and therefore simply worsens the situation. Instead of hard concrete drainages, gutters, on the sides, roads should have side drainages filled lightly at intervals with stones and planted with grasses. These measures ensure that water is absorbed at different points during water flow, thereby reducing water quantity and speed. Result: soil cannot be washed off. Gully erosion cannot take place. 2. Grasses must be planted on the sides of the roads. Result: humus soil is not washed off, gullies cannot commence, and hardened earth surface is prevented. 3. Pits must be created at intervals on both sides of the road to break water speed. The biggest advantage here is water will be retained, detained, and absorbed into the soil. Finally, water volume or quantity in motion is reduced to a minimum. 4. No high-roof buildings in tropical rainforest zone. Unfortunately, such roofs result from unsuitable architectural planning and are not suitable for building in tropical African countries. They are better suited for winter climate zones. In such zones, they help get snow off the roof, but in the tropical rainforest, they generate high-speed raindrop erosion. 5. Both low and high roof houses must have water gutters on roofs. Houses must collect and store raindrop water in pits in each house. Without these measures, there will be an increase in floodwater and raindrop erosion. Effects: humus is washed off. Gullies and hardened earth surface is the result. Instead of high roofs, people should learn to build flat, slanted, or low-angle roofs with rain collectors. This will help reduce water speed. Gully erosion cannot take place. Any house roofs above 30 degrees certainly are not good for our environment in tropical African countries.